All right, this is the Wolf. I have not been on YouTube in a while, and I have wanted to speak a lot about a lot of things because there's been so much fun in there. So, I'm taking a look at this right now, and we'll go ahead and click that over, and it's Bittrex, and I did pretty good. I held Neo for so long. I bought it at 30. I doubled down at 20. I even, spread my money thin and grabbed it at, I think, 17. And so finally it came through. There's literally about $30 billion missing, and we can get into that later. But what I wanted to do was really expose, some people, and I can show you real quick what I mean by that. I was actually looking up, coins one day, and I saw that, ABC coin had, risen 100% in the last, you know, 24 hours or so. Well, I found this thing here. Now, I had been looking at the revain.org crowdfund sale, and I was wondering why they were taking NOV that I had never heard before, and why they were taking Redcoin, and why they were taking, other crypto coins that we have just forgotten about. So I kind of just stumbled upon this, and if you want the link, I'll go ahead and put it down below. But basically, Dr. Pump and Dump, obviously it's a screen name, just calls these guys out and says that they're big, Alpha Bitcoin crypto symbol fund uh, seeks a high level of total increase in net asset value by investing primarily in diversified global portfolio crypto coins and securities. Highlights world's first closed end fund to specialize in cryptocurrencies, world's first cryptocurrency fund to trade as a crypto shares symbol fund. Value oriented investment strategy from experienced crypto portfolios experts. That opportunity seek to identify undervalued coins and securities across the globe. Regular managed growth fueled through a debt-free fund total increases. Anyway, it basically says that these guys are just, BS. They said, their coins were $70 million, and they've been pumping it a ton in coordinates with Revain. And if we go there, and I was literally going to get in this. I made a little bit of money off of Nav, and then I was like, wait a minute, these colors are like the exact same. So, now the crowd sale's over. And it's funny because they did literally pumps all the way up to it, and then they dumped it. On Bittrex, let's look where it was. If you guys remember, if you guys have been trading, then you will know that, here's fun, it's just a joke. Then you guys will know that Nav right here, look, it's down. It's if you guys have it, dump it because it's just fake, look at the colors. They're the exact same. And so, I found this out and I was just so mad. And then another thing on top of that was I wasn't able to, participate in the Red Pulse ICO. No US or Chinese citizens were allowed to participate, which is very, frustrating, especially when you know that they're going to make a lot of money. And so what do? Well, you ride Neo because the token sell is, you give one Neo and you get 1,100 uh, tokens. So Trig token, man, I should have held it for longer, but you can't get greedy. And this, man, I should have held it for longer. Can't get greedy though. I sold. I mean, this outperformed everything. Um, what I've been really doing is spreading it thin. Komodo, if you guys don't know what Komodo is, it is actually a split of black or Bitcoin cloak or cloak Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and look that up actually. Um, so it's actually better. It's always been better since I've known it. And it's funny because all these new people come in and they don't know what they're doing. And now, Bitcoin Dark is at $151, and Komodo, which is its fork that's way better, is only $3.55. So I started putting things together. And I said, you know what? Monero's been strong. It's Anon coin. So if Monero's an Anon coin and it's been strong, why can't something like Verge be strong? And it is. And so then you start asking your questions like, if Dash is strong, why can't its fork Pivx be strong? Well, Pivx does take a lot more master nodes and things like that. Pivx is big money. But, I started investing in a lot of these. This is backed by the government. This is backed by credit cards. This is like Monaco mixed with totally legit Amex, Visa, experienced people, and the CAEO is trying to solve the problem between the dispensaries and the the dispensaries and the just lost my train of thought, and the banks. And he's doing a very well job. EOS, it's a still. Now we gotta put into categories what is a currency, what is an exchange, and what is its own or what's its own economy and what's its own exchange. So like Bitcoin, a currency, Ethereum, exchange, Ripple will be its own exchange, NEM will be its own exchange, IOTA is already its own exchange, Neo is its own exchange, BitConnect, I just don't buy it still. Waves is a platform. It's like the Russian Ethereum is what I've heard, but it's still being accepted by Binance, and that's huge. Bitcoin, when it got accepted by Binance, it went through the roof. BitShares. I love BitShares. And so EOS will be its own exchange. You guys are like, well, it's on Ethereum. No, they're building a decentralized platform for decentralized ICOs, if that makes sense. IOTA is the Internet of all things. It is a whole another exchange. Even though it's on Ethereum or whatever, it is its whole other exchange. So currencies are always going to be the best. And then you go into, companies like Stratus, trying to think of some other ones, Golem, Made Safe, that have other niches in their market. And once you get those all lined up and proof of concept, and what I've liked to do also is take a screenshot every day because it's really, really cool to see how much everything's changed. I mean, Verge, look at this. It just got accepted on, just a second here. It just got accepted on, on Binance. Bitcoins, great coin, great concept. Everybody needs a cold wallet. It is amazing. This is amazing. No Limit Coin. It just landed its football yesterday. It completed its football platform, and it is fantasy sports. Soccer, basketball, football, you name it. Everybody's always looking for a way to get out of taxes. So I just want to do a quick thing. I'm trying to invest in literally everything. Now I'm also teaming up with East Coast Crypto. They're very cool. I literally hit up people on Twitter on the DM all the time, and we talk. You don't have to, hold yourself back. Don't be afraid to, hit people up on Twitter. They are more than willing to help you out. This scam, I just don't believe in it. This, I know what they're trying to do. Still, biggest Ponzi scheme. And I don't participate in that. Metal is so solid. It's as solid as the name. Augur, gambling coin. I got a message from a guy that I follow on TradingView, and he had a thing of Augur, and it said, it was just like, oh, in about, 3 hours or 4 hours, it'll break out, or, something along those lines. Well, right before the Floyd Mayweather fight, Augur went through the freaking roof. Why? Because nobody wants to pay taxes on gambling, especially. So you go through these, and we're getting some really good coins up in the top 100. And I think we're seeing really a shift of things that are false and things, I've heard a lot about this while on coin, and things that are, look at this, red coin, comes out of nowhere, just for a quick little pump and then it's gone. But anyway, I just wanted to bring your guys' attention to that. What I've been doing, my 800 to infinity has been growing very well. I was getting very worried about the end of Q3 and Q4, but I was able to pay off all my bills. And then with the China bubble, I was able to pick up a ton of coins for very cheap. When there's blood in the streets, that's when the wolf eats. All-time highs equal all-time dives. When Bitcoin hit 5,000, I jumped into the altcoins. When the altcoins, were bleeding, I went to like the safest one, which is probably Monero, I think. Something like that. I can't remember, but I went to a really safe, one, or I just went in Tether. Now, I don't trust Tether, but, it's just something safe while everybody's figuring out what they're going to do. Is planned on Labor Day, I made a prediction a long time ago that NEO was going to be at $50 on the 10th of September. And if I'm right about that, I've been saying it for 2 weeks. And if I'm right about that, I think that will earn me a lot of credibility, especially with that Chinese bubble. That just, boom, dropped it to the floor. And now, finally up 40%. You guys know on. But if you look at these, this is the most used currency in, Asia. So you want to get currencies, you want to get, different markets. You want to get really a little bit of everything and the best of everything. And that's all I really have to say for right now. I will go ahead and do a review on Coin Exchange. That's how I've made most of my money. Right now I'm a full-time father, and I also am, trying to trade. So I've bought a gun bot, and I'm going to run that. I'm going to try and get it tomorrow and run that and see how that goes. But if you guys are ever questioning Bitcoin, go up here to the market cap and look. Bitcoin has not dropped below 45% in the last 6 months that I know of. Ether thing came close one time, but at the end of the day it wasn't. NEO has actually made enough money where it should be where Ether is. We're still trying to figure that out, but do not sleep on NEO. It's going to boom to where Ether is, and I think it's going to go a lot further because it's got the scalability and everything is done right. Everybody's like, well, trying to put a ban on ICOs. No, they put a temporary ban to see what they could do so that they are, mandated. The United States is doing the same thing. So anyway, this is a wolf of crypto. I've been crushing it out there. I've been sustaining my lifestyle, and I'm not a baller at all. I started with $800. I have not put a penny in since, and I'm guessing I've made $4,000 that I've cashed out, and probably another, I don't know, a couple grand that I still have in the trading accounts at least. So, signing out. Go ahead and do your homework on these coins, and remember, currencies, exchanges, platforms, and then niche markets. And all these will start to fall into line. Why can't Dash, why can't Dash's forks like Pivx be as good as Dash? Why can't the newest fork, DAS, be as good as Dash? There's a lot of questions to be asked. Now, in closing, Monero. Everybody wants to know what Monero is. They don't get it. Monero is highly used on the darknet markets. So its exchange rate is always going to be just huge. Litecoin is still used on some, but its exchange rate is going to be huge, and it is not going anywhere. We actually did a chart a long time ago, and it's Pivx versus Monero, and they ended up being neck and neck, like 5 years down the line. But that's all I have to say. Let you guys go. This is the Wolf. If you guys want to hit me up, my Twitter is at the Wolf of Crypto with the 0, capital C, capital WOOLF. And I have great timing if you guys want to get into coins. With that, I'm out. You guys keep it crypto. I'll see you later. Peace.